Lincoln Project, they dropped 2 ads. I love it when they're petty. Roll both of them.
Still voting for him?
Hell yeah.
What about your wife?
She doesn't like him, but she's voting for him.
Same with mine.
I love that ad, Renita, because I saw a story the other day, a white woman, 81 years old, her husband wouldn't let her vote. She said, well, he dead now, so now I'm voting.
Yeah, I saw that too. And you know what? I will wait and see what the election results are, because we've seen this story too many times before. And I'm still meeting white women here in Georgia who are saying they don't know if they can. They might want to give Trump another chance because they know him personally, and they just really, it's hard for them to believe that he is who they knew in the 90s. It's hard for them to believe that he is the person they see today. So we'll see. The ads are cute, but let's see the results.
Well, I'm seeing right now, though, when it comes to poll, he was +9 with white women in 2016, +7. And according to existing polls, they are tied. So as you said, we shall see. All right, I love this petty ad for the Lincoln Project. Roll it.
Welcome to Lago Senior Living, a state-of-the-art senior facility located on the coast of Florida. If the senior in your life is getting exhausted, it might be time for a change. Here at Lago Senior Living, we care for even the most particular residents.
My teleprompter people doing a great job.
As are Asians.
Even the ones who still feel young at heart.
And I'm not 80, and I'm not that close to 80.
Put on Pavarotti singing Ave Maria.
Many residents find their favorite music comforting. If the senior in your life tends to wander off, our round-the-clock care has you covered. Lago Senior Living. Watch the Florida sunset while you sundown.
All right, Julian, that was pretty funny.
That's very funny, and it's very apt. It's right on time. I mean, the man does look like he needs to be institutionalized somewhere, either in a senior living facility or perhaps in a mental institution, not to disparage anybody's mental acuity. But, the Lincoln Project is funny. They are Republicans, but they have a great sense of humor, and they also know how to poke it at the orange man.
Yep.
And so we just have to applaud them. That's all. Just applaud them and say, yeah, y'all, we like it.
Well, they also know how to put together great ads. All right, but man, Don Winslow, the book author, he is dropping a new video every day between now and the election. This is the one he dropped today.
For more than 200 years, one thing has never changed. It's always been a man. Until now. It's time. Embrace hope. Kamala 2024. Don Winslow does not accept donations, but we would be grateful for your retweet.
All right, Julian, you were clapping on that one.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's overtime for a woman to be president. Not only that, not any woman, but I think that Kamala Harris is uniquely qualified in so many ways. Former attorney general, former senator, just uniquely qualified. Yep. I don't understand the resistance that comes from some people, but I will say to them is just shame y'all. Go look into your heart and say, as somebody said, do you want a felon or someone who is looking forward? Those are your choices.
All right, folks, Republican voters against Donald Trump, they dropped this one, and this is one of the folks who used to work for Donald Trump. Watch this.
My name is Sarah Matthews. I was the Deputy Press Secretary in Donald Trump's administration. On January 6th, Donald Trump was told that his Vice President, Mike Pence, who was there with his family, needed to be moved to a secure location. And what was Donald Trump's response? He said, "So what?" If Donald Trump didn't care about his own vice president's life being in danger, what makes you think he cares about you? This is a man of the lowest moral character who lacks total empathy for anyone other than himself. This is why that nearly half of his cabinet isn't supporting him, including his own vice president, Secretary of Defense, his longest serving chief of staff, and the list goes on, because we all saw firsthand how unfit he is. And I know that Kamala Harris isn't perfect, and I've never voted for a Democrat a day in my life, but I believe her to be a person of good character, someone who will uphold the Constitution, unlike Donald Trump on January 6th.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
So some people don't like the fact, Renita, that Vice President Kamala Harris is targeting Republicans. But listen, this is an election by margins. And if you pick up 8 to 10% of dissatisfied Republican voters, that has an impact in Pennsylvania, in Wisconsin, in Michigan.
Well, I think that people would have a different opinion about that if Democrats had not left voters that traditionally vote with them on the table. I'm one of those people that I don't love the parading around of Republicans. A lot of the folks that she's lifting up saying that are supporting her are people that we don't have policy in common or values in common. And so I think the main takeaway here is if you're going to reach out to a new group, don't forget who brought you where you are today. And we've seen progressives sort of left as a group that this campaign has not heavily engaged with, as well as Palestinians. I mean, those groups are sort of cast aside. And so what people are seeing is what looks like overtime bending over backwards to get the Liz Cheneys of the world. And that is a very risky election strategy.
But again, we're seeing a lot based upon polling data, how independents and others are casting their ballots. And so we'll see how it turns out. Now, let's check out this next ad. Actually, it's not an ad. It's not an ad. This is actually a video compilation some Gen Zers put together. This one caught my eye. I really like this one.
Things I trust more than Donald Trump.
Nick Cannon pull-out game.
Gas station sushi.
A Diddy party, y'all. Baby oil edition.
A Casey Anthony daycare.
Food in an Atlanta restaurant when I walk in and I see nothing but grass walls and hookah.
Potato salad with raisins and a 2-day leftover. Not once refrigerated.
Burger King chicken nuggets.
A shark with a pet me sign.
Stevie Wonder in the driver's seat.
Love it, Congo.
Wow. I appreciate the fact that so much of what's been driven in this advertising space has not been driven by traditional advertisers or even organizations like the Lincoln Project. So many of these millennials and Gen Z folks, they're using their social media platform to put stuff out there that is creative and that really speaks to, like President Obama said, to people that he's not going to reach. And so the fact that they are picking this up, some of these younger guys will be voting for the first time and they're using their platform to reach their audiences. I'm so proud of what they're doing out there, and I'm looking to see more of it in the next week.
Oh yeah, I like I said, I thought that one was pretty cool.
Trump ain't.
Did you know that Trump wanted the military to actually shoot Black Lives Matter protesters? I mean,
Trump is not.
He let people die during COVID, and then told us to drink bleach.
He tried to kill the stimulus bill and couldn't, so he delayed the money just so he could put his name on the check.
Trump ain't.
He used the death penalty to execute black men, like Brandon Bernard.
He Obama's economy, lost thousands of black jobs. He started inflation and gave his billionaire buddies a tax cut.
America, Trump ain't. Don't vote for that man. He's nothing but.
Vote Kamala Harris for president.